Jerry is going to be very dearly missed. Do you want to say any words, hon? I didn't think so, sweetheart. Does anybody else want to say anything about Jerry? No? All right.
I'll say something.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Mayor Minto served with Jerry. Yeah.
Yeah, Jerry and I, well, Sharon, you and I think only met maybe once or twice, which is kind of the way it works in that law enforcement community. You know, unfortunately, the cops hang out with each other, and their spouse, whether it's male or female, tend to always be in the back seat. But we know who really is driving that bus, right? And Jerry, you know, he and I served together. He was a auto theft detective for many, many years. So we had an opportunity while working as law enforcement officers in San Diego to not just cross paths, but actually go out and work. And I remember the times, it's funny, he had a pair of overalls. And you always know when he was going out looking for like numbers on a car, because he'd put those overalls on, he'd crawl under there and he'd get all dirty and greasy, and he probably brought it home for you to clean, right? You're pretty smart then, but because he got pretty dirty, but he always walked around the office, and you knew when he was doing that. And then, of course, you know, being the mayor, you know, and being out here in an area that people that used to work with live, I used to get a lot of calls from him, and I always have to say, no, Jerry, I can't do that. And because he was very adamant about wanting things done. And I remember going out over the house, I think maybe once or twice, and helping him hold court. And he really hated it one time because I brought him a Coors Light, and he didn't care that much for Coors Light.
No, I had to hear about that.
Yeah,
Mayor Minto was too cheap to bring me good beer.
Pretty much. I think I got it on sale, and
he liked Bud Light, by the way.
I think I got it wrong, actually. That's why I showed up with that. But you know what? Every day, you know, you just go about your business, and you never know who's not going to be there the next day. So I guess the way I approached it is that every time you see one of these people that you have a past with, you say, you know, hello, I love you, and thank you for being part of my life.
So, the city of Santee, in the most deepest sympathy, on the 28th day of May, 2025, the city of Santee and the Santee City Council, this meeting is adjourned in memory of Jerry Park.
All right, we're going to turn around and have a little bit of fun now.
Yeah, this is a lot easier. This is some cool stuff. There's been a lot of push for kids these days to go to, you know, a four-year university and to do all these, you know, to get these crazy student loans and do all that. And we forgot a lot about wood shop. We forgot about auto shop. We forgot about, you know, cooking skills. We forgot about things that we still need in society. And I love the fact that Santana High School has not forgotten about that. And so we have a couple of, a few people here today. We've got Ben Seekert. Come on up here, buddy. And Abraham Espino. Come on up. And then who's going to represent Santana? All right, so there are students at Santana High School's Career Technical Education, or CTE, program in the auto body repair and refinishing. Recently, Ben and Abraham completed in the Skills USA California State Leadership and Skills Conference. Skills USA is a premier event showcasing the state's most highly skilled CTE students, with over 4,000 students competing in 120 skilled and leadership competitions. This event is a testament to the excellence and relevance of career technical education. The championships are a crucial part of a year-long process that begins at regional levels. Winners are not only receive gold, silver, and bronze medals, but also scholarships. The gold medalist qualifies for the national conference in June. At the California State Championship, Ben and Abraham competed in the collision repair technology portion of the event, and their talents were recognized, with Ben receiving the gold medal and Abraham receiving the silver medal. This is an incredible achievement that highlights the exceptional skill and dedication of each Ben and Abraham, fostered, of course, with Santana High School's Career Technical Education Program. The City of Santee would like to recognize Ben and Abraham and the Santana High School's Auto Body Program for their wins at the Skills USA Championship and wish both of them the best luck at the national level.
So, I'm Ben Sikora. It's kind of weird because our names are like that close together. I'm a local guy. Grew up here in Santee. Went to West Hills. Started working in collision for someone that a lot of you probably know, Greg Carter Collision Service. I got a chance a few years ago to take over this program, kind of bring it back from the dead because it was it was closed for 1 year. So I've never been prouder professionally. These guys are awesome. They did such a great job. Remember them because they're not just going to be tech someday working in a body shop. They're going to be future leaders here in the community.
Choke them up.
Hold on.
Choke them up.
Hey, Ben, just remember, it's your emotion and your pride that brings all that out. You know, and we embrace that with you.
And look at their hair. God,
They
remember
already
when I
look
had
like
hair like
geeks.
that. It was so cool. We also have for Santana, we have a proclamation, whereas career technical education is a type of education program that prepares students for careers in special technical and occupational fields. And whereas career technical education combines academic knowledge with hands-on training and real-world experience, equipping students with the skills and knowledge needed for various job roles. And whereas career technical education programs can be found in high schools, community colleges, and technical schools, and whereas Santana High School's amazing career technical education program, auto body repair and refinishing, is celebrating major success. And whereas in recent Skills USA state championships for collision repair technology, one Santana student won gold and another earned silver. And whereas these incredible achievements highlight the education put forth by staff in Santana High School's career technical education program. Now, therefore, I, Rob McNelson, on behalf of John Minto, the mayor, and all of the city council, on behalf of, do hereby proclaim that Santana High School's career technical education program receives due recognition and commendations for its dedication to building and fostering exceptional skills for its students and providing top-tier, real-world training that leads to outstanding results.
Good job.
Thank you guys so much for staying in with all this. I know it was a lot before this meeting got started. Again, our condolences to these two sweet people. I know you've got more stuff to get onto, but you're more than welcome to stay.
Mr. Berghoff, thank you for wearing pants tonight.
Thank you all so very, very much.
Ben,
Thanks for everybody that came out.
can I, real quick, you want to see how they can make donations? I think they need donations to go to the, go ahead and talk at the mic up front here.
We're working on collecting some funding through we're selling T-shirts and asking for donations to get Ben to the national competition. It's, you know, multiple flights, multiple hotel rooms. We're out there for a week for this competition. If you go to the Santana High School website and click the link to the store, you can find a link that goes directly to Santana Auto Body, and that's our ASB account. 100% of those funds go straight to the program, which we will be using for the national competition and then again for the regional and state competition next year. So,
And I think you needed about $3,000 each.
yeah, we're working. It's going to be, we're spending about $6,000 to get out there. We've done all right so far, but we're still looking for some help if anyone's interested.
When do you need that by?
We fly out June 23rd, so the 22nd. So,
Well, I think we have a few people in here that can donate for you.
thank you. Thank you very much.
Get hold of Carter. Call Carter. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got to keep those guys happy because they may need to work on my car